What is the most underrated skills in 2025? Well, guess. It's not knowledge about AI, it's not the knowledge about future developments, is the skills of focus. Basically, if you can keep your focus, you will have a huge advantage compared to anyone else. Let me explain. So, everyone thinks that we just need to study about the future development, and this can be true, but the point is, in the meantime, they just scroll. And this is the point. We live like literally bombarded by notification, distractions, different tasks, so multitasking, etc. At the end of the day, we feel like we should have done a lot, but in reality, we did nothing. Have you ever felt this way? Well, that's why the deep work, though, is the solution, is the antidote. So, well, this is the secret that you should learn, you should master in order to succeed in your life, literally. In this video, I will try to explain you how to enter in the deep work mode and how to eliminate all the noise around you in order that what you do in few hours basically will compensate for literally weeks of work, even though looks like an exaggeration, is not. Because let me explain. So when you go in the deep work mode, what happens is that you are really focused. So whenever you focus on one thing, you can keep like the attention on just that thing. When you try to do multitasking, when you try to do different things, on where you scroll on social media and then you come back to study, look like you're studying, but your mind is still on the other things, like it's still distracted by the other events that happened just before or even much earlier. But the point is that we have just three main resources that are energy, that depends how your life is going, if you eat well, rest well, work out to be active, etc. Time, that is limited to 24 hours for everyone, and so many people spend in a bad way, and focus. Well, about the focus, this is something that we can control a lot. And well, you don't need to spend more time or more energy. Actually, you will save a lot of energy because when you scroll, you spend lots of energy, even though you don't realize. Because when you scroll, you have an information. You scroll again, you have another information. You scroll again, you have another information. So the point is that on the long term, this amount of information in your head will keep you like so heavy and distracted that you just feel much more tired, scattered focus, and this kind of stuff. Instead, when you just focus on one thing, when you try to study, when you try to work, basically, even though there are different topics, so many information, you will feel much lighter, I promise. And I tried these days, you can see that I did some videos about the study with me, work with me lives, basically. I was doing live streamings and I've been recording for 6 hours, 4 hours, 2 hours, non-stop and so easily that at the end of the day I did much more, feeling much lighter because the mental overload was reduced a lot. Even though I was studying a lot, I was doing so many stuff, I was feeling much better. That's why if you feel always tired, not doing much, etc., this is what I will recommend. And well, how to do that? Well, very simple. I would say three pillars. First of all, the preparation. So prepare everything, remove everything that is in the middle in order to, let's say, have like a clean environment to make you focus easier. And second, time blocking. This is essential because, for the Parkinson law, we take all the time that is required to do an action. Plus, in this way, you are like more relaxed because you know that the things that comes later on in the day, they have like their time because you have just, I don't know, 2 4 hours to do that thing. So then you have a kind of cap and you can be like more relaxed about other things. And third, most important, this connection. This one on the toilet, in the toilet. Well, don't do that. The point is just remove your phone, even just for 2 hours, but totally remove it. Like, don't distract yourself. This is the point. And what you can do is just doing like 3 sessions, 90 minutes. That's it. That looks like a lot, but it would be so easy to do that because instead you will scroll at the same time and you don't even realize it. But you can even try just one session, 90 minutes. No phone, just the noise cancelling earphones and one goal. Just one goal. But be sure it's one goal and no distraction. And what else? Well, it's not just about being productive, but it's literally self-mastery because you will feel much better doing much more, even because you're channeling your energy in a way that will totally change your life. You may don't know yet, but if you try it, you will not want to come back. Trust me. And what else? Remember that the quality of your studying, the quality of your work, literally depends from your focus, where you channel your focus, your attention. Because remember, we are in the economy of attention. So the best thing that you can do is literally be mindful where you put your energy. So yeah, and well, what to say? Let's try it. Let me know if this works for you, and if you find this video useful and you want to know even other tips about self-mastery and this kind of stuff, follow me because I will post daily useful tips for everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.